Hello everybody, and specifically to Miss Kwan Yi. Thank you for tuning in into my presentation video. Before we begin, let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad. My metric number is PP19110210. I am a student of UB 00202, Oral Communication in English from section 15. My course is Social Work in the Faculty of Psychology and Education. I hope you will find this topic informative and interesting. I will begin by outlining the highlight of the detail about my interview process, show you guys my video of the interview session, summary on the issue, self-reflection, and finally the conclusion. So the title of this presentation is about coronavirus, movement control order, and the ways to protect ourselves from it. First, we go to the interview process. We had a group discussion and came out with the title of the interview project and also 10 basic questions plus 10 topic questions. Secondly, we have to choose and narrow them to 3 basic questions plus 7 topic questions to be put in the script of interview project based on approval from the instructor. Then get contact to my respondent and ask for the permission to do an interview session. Before conducting the interview, I have to ask the respondent to sign a consent form as an agreement. The interview session was held at Peace Park, Layang-Layangan, Labuan Federal Territory. Now I'm going to show you the premiere of my interview session. Hello and welcome. Here is my interviewee. How are you doing?
I'm good.
So I'm Afiq. I will ask a few questions about our topic, which is movement control order and the ways to protect ourselves from it. So if you don't mind, could you please tell us by introducing your name, how old are you, where do you come from, and a little bit about your background.
Okay, sure. Hello, my name is Muhammad Fitri bin Talib. Okay, just call me Fitri. I am 21 years old and from Labuan. I have 6 siblings. Now I'm studying a diploma in medical assistant under the Ministry of Health.
Now we move on to our topic questions. The first one, how do you keep your personal hygiene during this COVID-19?
During this COVID-19, I always wash my hand and I will take bath twice a day to keep hygienic.
See, so when you go outside, how do you protect yourself from being infected by this COVID-19?
When I go outside, I will wear face mask and I'm using hand sanitizer to clean up my hands. And I also keep my social distancing from others to keep myself from being infected from COVID-19.
So in this case, you agree that face masks do protect ourselves from infected by the COVID-19?
In my opinion, face mask is actually must be used by the people who have symptoms like fever and cough. We still actually have to use it while we're going to crowded places like supermarket.
Next question, what do you know about the movement control order?
From what I know, control movement order is an initiative from the government to reduce the outbreak of COVID-19.
Okay. What are some guidelines or directives under the movement control order that you know?
As I know, one of the guidelines is a comprehensive prohibition of mass movement and gatherings, including the religious, social, and cultural activities, and closing all of the government and private sectors except those with essential services like the supermarkets and groceries.
What are the advantages of Malaysia's movement control that you know?
The advantage of this movement control order is we can prevent from being infected from coronavirus, and also we can spend time with our family at home.
I see. So, what is the pressure you are facing during the movement control order?
I cannot meet and communicate with my friends. Like me, I'm in my clinical year, so usually every day I will go to the hospital and communicate with my friends and my patients. So, while in the movement control order, I have to stay in my room and I cannot socialize with others.
Oh, I see. So we have come to the end of our interview session. Hope you have a great day and always be blessed. Thank you and hope to see you again in the future. Alright, now we move on to the summary on the issue. Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses. Different members of this family cause illness in humans and animals. In humans, these illnesses range from the common cold or to infection with severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS, coronavirus or SARS-CoV. In Malaysia, the government announced its first COVID-19 cases on January 25 involving 3 China tourists who had entered Malaysia via Johor from Singapore on January 23. To stem the number of new cases, the government imposed 2-week movement control orders starting from March 18 to March 31st. The MCO was then extended 3 times, with current phase to end on May 12th. In anticipation of a further marked rise in new COVID-19 cases, the government has gazetted 409 institutions nationwide as quarantine stations to be prepared for use. Next, we go to self-reflection. To be honest, by doing this interview session, I learned to know how a person actually deals with the way how to have a nice conversation. I felt much more nerve-wracking at the first time and very intimidating than my initial thoughts, even though the interviewee is close to me. This is actually a great practice and helped me find points and weakness that I could improve upon. Last but not least, it boosts my self-confidence to speak in English, get to know and get used to it for preparing myself to be interviewed by someone in the future. For the conclusion, the interview session was done successfully. I personally gained more knowledge about this pandemic COVID-19 from others' opinion. So in this case, we all should take care of ourselves by keeping social distancing, keep clean, and get medical help if needed. Remember, don't wait till it getting worse. So we have come to the end of presentation video. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again very soon. Goodbye.